Alright, so today is my 7-week post-op video. Very exciting. Last video I did was on week 5. So there's been a lot of changes, lots going on. So in week 6, I was clear to start doing more than my stretches and my hand movements. I was actually allowed to start doing isometric exercises. And so for both my tricep and my bicep, because they're both shrunk right up. And so for my bicep, I would just grab this, find the right appropriate weight, make sure I'm at L's, and then I hold this for 30 seconds. In terms of my bicep, again, doing isometric exercises, you pull it up with your one hand, and then grab it, and then again hold, find the appropriate strength there, and it just really livened up my muscles. I felt like things were actually starting to take a little more shape, you know, a long way to go, but it was really good. The other thing that's happened to me in the last week is that I pretty much started taking my brace off about halfway through week 6, just during the day. When I go out and drive my car, I have my brace on. When I sleep, I have my brace on. But then just a couple of days ago, I haven't even used my brace. If anything, I use it to stretch my arm out, just to keep it at 0 degrees, to stretch all those muscles and tendons again. That's the key in the early on, is you just want to stretch and protect. Right now, in week 7 now, I'm moving into that next phase of let's get things back, let's get stronger. And so now, instead of doing isometric exercises, I'm able to slow and controlled, using bands, do both tricep and bicep work. Alright, so I have able to move up, back down. Again, I was just cleared to do that today. The other thing I'm doing is counter push-ups. I am still having trouble doing those just based on my pronation and supination. So at this point, neutral. My supination looks great, actually. My pronation, there is a bit more of an issue there. I believe they asked me to do that. Yeah, close. Put my elbow close. So you can see I'm still struggling to turn this. It doesn't hurt. I just won't move. It's just not there right now. So that's the other thing I'm doing. Also doing rows with my bands. All right, to get the push and the pull. The next exercise that I'm doing, I also have to work on my wrist pronation, supination. I'm taking a hammer. The goal here is to get to the end, so I'm able to twist it. All right. Also, I am doing forearm exercises, both upwards and downwards and upwards. All right. So a lot of progress going on. It's just great to be able to sleep with no brace on anymore. There's still a long way to go, but I'm very happy. Things have really just all of a sudden just boom in the last week and a half. I've gone from having that brace on and feeling very scared to walk around to having a lot more confidence now just walking around no brace. There is my scar, which is another thing. I'm not sure how close I should get here to my camera, but I just let it focus a bit. So there's my scar at this point. Alright, and it is also improving rapidly. And so I'm really optimistic. My physio guy has said that just the time I've put in has really springboarded me. I've been doing literally no less than 2 hours of physio a day on my arm. I do an hour in the morning and I do an hour at night, and it's really paying off. He said that I'm probably the most rapid recovery of anybody he's seen with this injury at this point. I hope that continues. You know, nothing is uniform in terms of recovery. Sometimes you're stagnant, and other times you have a big jump like I have in the last week and a half. So my physio guy says that and within a couple of weeks here, I'm going to be able to start lifting weights. Nothing too crazy or anything, but and then hopefully get into some more dynamic motion stuff, so that I can get back to just being real. And that's so key. This has been a tough journey. I'm glad I've made these videos. I'm going to continue to do so. Again, might be every 2-3 weeks based on progress and how things are going. But it has been interesting watching my earlier videos, which I haven't done up until about a week ago, and just seeing, you know, where you are, where I was, and now where I'm coming or going to now. Yeah, it's made all the physiotherapy has made it worth it. Having the surgery has made it worth it. And so I just want to continue to get better, put the time in, go to hard work, and hopefully get those muscles back up. So this is where we're at right now, I guess, comparatively. You know, so definitely got some work to do. It is a little thin, definitely thin. But again, I'm excited with the progress. So till I make another one.